Onward through the fog we go, and when you go up on Parliament Hill today, you'll see a lot of people wheeling around today. That's because there's a special event going on. Bruce Druitt is here. Bruce, how are you?
I'm doing fine.
Good to see you, my friend.
Thanks for having us back.
Stephen Hogue is from Pfizer Canada. Stephen, how are you?
Very well.
Good to have you here. And Laurie Hahn is here, the chair of the event. How are you, sir?
I'm well, thanks.
Congratulations on putting this together for another year.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Now, what's going to happen is there are MPs, and are there others this year that are involved?
Yeah, we have about 25 senators and MPs who are participating.
Oh, those senators, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And so they're all
ours are still in the game.
Yeah, yeah. Well, some of them. No names mentioned. But anyway, these people will be in wheelchairs today, experiencing what it's like to be in a wheelchair and trying to get around.
Yep. The idea really is to use a chair for a day. We actually say using a chair rather than in a chair because we actually see a chair as a way of liberation and freedom for people. Yeah. And really,
think about that.
Absolutely.
Right?
I mean, it's something that should be good.
It's not something bad. It's something good.
And the point is that we deal with barriers on a day-to-day basis, whether it's stairs, hills, curbs, things like that.
Yep.
But the point is that the barriers aren't created by the person using the chair. It's created by society, the way we've set it up.
Yeah.
And the point is that if we talk about the ways that we can deal with that, things like automatic door openers, curb cuts, ramps, and so on.
Well, you know this. You experience it every day.
Absolutely.
It's a challenge, though, Laurie, for others to do it, right? First of all, there's maneuvering the wheelchair itself, which is no easy feat, mind you.
No, it's fine on level ground, but as soon as you get into this, you realize how tricky it is.
Yeah, and believe me, by the end of the day, your shoulder's going, what have you been doing?
No, exactly. And even in a place like Parliament Hill, you'd think it would be totally wheelchair friendly.
Yeah.
When you get in a chair and you use the chair for that day, you find out that it's not as friendly as it should be.
No, that's right. Stephen, what's Pfizer's take on all this? Why get involved?
Well, this is not new. I mean, we've been associated with them since 2000.
Yeah.
We support many groups across the country. You may know with right here in Ottawa with the Ottawa Race Weekend for 6 years.
That's right.
So we think it's important to support them because they need to shape public policy. And there's no better way to shape public policy by having 25 senators and MPs on a wheelchair during one day. So it's a great event to support. We're very happy to be there for 3 years now in a row.
It's an incredible event, and I've done it as we were talking about, and it is not easy, man. No. It is not easy. No. Now, it used to be the Canadian Paraplegic Association, right?
Yep.
And part of that, I think, this is all part of the process, is to go with a different name that you've recently changed it, right?
Spinal Cord Injury Canada is what will now be known as.
Does that have a more positive connotation to it?
I think it's more inclusive and positive. CPA formerly was around for 67 years. At that time, primarily dealing with people with paraplegia rather than quadriplegia. People didn't tend to survive those types of injuries.
Right.
But today is a very different world.
Yeah.
We've evolved, and we think by going with a name like that, it'll be far more inclusive and positive.
I think that's proper.
Absolutely.
And again, I think it's all part of that positive forward progress that we're making in this area. We got to do more, but we're getting there.
Yep, you bet. Well, you look at people like Stephen Fletcher, who's a quadriplegic MP, and amazing what he does.
The funny thing is, and I know we got to go, but you look at Stephen Fletcher, and I don't see a guy in a wheelchair. I see an MP.
Yep,
you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And that's the way we all got to look at it.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, and then we can actually plan ahead and make sure people of whatever they're doing can get around.
You bet.
Anyway, fellas, have a great day today. Thanks for coming by to see us.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Enjoy it.
Thanks.
Appreciate your support.
Is there a race today?
We'll have one for sure.
We're always like the race part, although I never won. They give you a nice trophy at the end, though, no matter what you do.